Hey, how are you?
Good. So, for people who don't know who you are, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Robert Doran. I am a local Jersey City resident. I've been a local Jersey City resident since 2011. So not as long as you, but I've been and seen the city grow into something really special.
So, what are you doing? What are you up to?
So right now I'm actually today is the last day. I've had a month-long journey where I've started in Sarasota, Florida, and I'm riding my bike back to actually Central Jersey, not to Jersey City, Central Jersey, where I'm raising money for local Jersey City businesses.
And why? So, what compelled you to like kind of wake up one morning and do this?
Yeah, so we actually spoke. I actually was in Asia. I was backpacking Asia from November to February, and when this kind of hit Asia, I kind of was like, all right, let me get back home. I don't really want to be stuck out here. Whatever happens, happens. Got back home, and as the story goes, cases started to pop up in New York City. I didn't like the idea of me being stuck in a cold, wintry environment. So I was like, all right, let me go down to Florida. So I went down to Florida, uh, rented a house for a month, and just like was training, working out, reading, doing what people do during quarantine. And then come middle of April, I kind of started to get really homesick. I haven't seen my parents that much. I haven't seen my friends because I went from basically backpacking Asia to going down south. And I was speaking to one of my business partners, and I was like, dude, I want to come back, but I don't want to go back in one day. I kind of want to take my time. And he was like, bro, like, you're in great shape. Like, you should just ride a bike home. Like, just do it. And I was like, and then, like, I'm very impulse. And, like, in the matter of 24 hours, I, like, talked to my dad and my mom, and they're like, I don't know. But, like, if you were going to do it, like, now would probably be the time. Um, and it just kind of just developed into something special. So first, I reached out to Travis from Mod Cup Coffee, who I'm very close with, and I was like, listen, I was like, I think I might do this. I kind of, if I'm going to do something long, I don't know how much money we're going to raise, but I'd love to like contribute to you guys. I know your baristas have been out of work. I'm very close friends with Malcolm. Like, I'd love to give some money towards you guys. And he was like, dude, that's awesome. Like, yeah. So it started with just that conversation, and then I like reach out to a few friends in the fitness industry, and they're like, listen, we'll sponsor you. We'll give you some free product. Like, we'll help, you know, pay for some Airbnbs. Like, this is awesome. And then it just like grew. So we started with a $500 goal in GoFundMe, and that was reached in one day. And then it's just been growing. So right now it's actually at 5,000. We're almost at 5,000. But I have a friend that's in the NFL who doesn't want to be named, but he's actually matching all of our donations. I'm going to announce that. But during the pandemic, I mean, like, as you know, people love these feel good stories. And like, I've been blessed to meet like some of these amazing Airbnb owners where, a real quick, a funny story was I was biking uh, to Beaufort, South Carolina. So I was like 30 miles out from my Airbnb, and I had spoken to the guy on the phone, and he texted me. We had each other's numbers, and he's like, "Bro, are you on 9 right now? Like, are you 30 miles? Are you on 9 in this blue shirt?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's me." And he's like, and it was like 95 degrees. It was so hot. I was dying. Like, it was a really bad day. He's like, "Man, I saw your movie." He's like, "I'm gonna get you an ice bath." And I was like, "What?" And like, I do take ice baths, so I was like, "Awesome." So like, lo and behold, like, I show up to this guy's Airbnb. He has like a brand new garbage can, 40 pounds of ice, filled it up with water, and he was like, "Dude, jump in." I was like, so it was like stuff like that, where I was like, that's so cool. Like, that would never happen ever. But this guy went out of his way, went to Lowe's, got ice, got a garbage can, and like on his patio set me up with this homemade ice bath so I could sit in for 20 minutes.
So, what's next for you? What are you gonna do
Yeah,
after?
so like I said, so right now we're raising money. So I finished today, and the money's actually going to not only Mod Cup Coffee, but Ani Ramen, to Israel and Luck, Tony Baloney's to Mike, and then
The,
Darren at
the
Gringos.
Kickstarter, the awesome Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we're donating to those four spots. Whatever money we get, we're going to split between them, and then they can decide how they want to use it, whether they want to use it for the Kickstarter or for employees or buy food with it. However they want to spend the money, it's up to them. I'm not really in control of that. But I'm actually opening up a coffee shop. So um, I,
Awesome. Where?
yeah, so I in Central Jersey, so in Lincroft, New Jersey. So um, that the coolest part and why it's called Cycle for Coffee is that on this whole trip, I love coffee. Like I visited coffee shops in Indonesia and throughout Asia, and went to coffee farms. But I look up and get recommendations for smaller local coffee shops, and I've been going to all the good ones in every city I've gone to, and spend and tip like I've tipped pretty well money to the baristas there, and like bought in mugs or shirts when I can and shipped it back home. So I'm trying to not only help Jersey City out, but also the local coffee community in
Love
each town I visit.
Not awesome. How can people find you and donate?
So my Instagram is Robert Doran, where I vlog the entire journey. And then the GoFundMe is Cycle for Coffee. So if you go to GoFundMe.com,
I'll link it. I'll link it.
yeah, GoFundMe.com, you can just Google Cycle for Coffee and it comes up.
Awesome.